What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Sup Podcast. This is episode 139. I'm your host, Lawrence Deloach, and with me, I have my main guys on the trigger, Luke Trovisi.
What's up, everybody?
Motherfucking Luke in the building, and then we got Chris Cheney.
The fuck is up?
All right. There's a lot of things that's up this week, man. I'm really excited just to get right into it, man, because we got a lot of things to talk about. First thing we want to start out by saying it's fucking video game season. It's Xbox and PlayStation 5. And I know you guys are big gamers. So, I mean, Chris, Luke, you guys always talk about playing video games. Me, on the other hand, you know, I play my Nintendo here and there. My original Nintendo.
Your OG.
My OG Nintendo that I still have from like 1990.
You have a box, a big ass TV just for that.
Just,
like it's gotta have with the RBG or whatever.
Just for that, you know, I do have just for that, and I'm super excited. And so we got a PlayStation 5. Did you guys attempt to purchase one, or no?
I held off. I plan on getting one eventually, but like all this craze and shit, like I'm cool. Usually I pride myself on having like the release console, like my Switch, both my Wiis, they were day one. But this one, it's like too hectic. Like more people care about PlayStation and Sony shit than Nintendo shit. So I'll let you guys like have at it, and I'll get it when I can get it. You know what I mean?
When you can get it. Okay. Luke?
No, not me. I didn't go for it. My brother works at GameStop, so he was able to secure one for himself, and he's trying to figure out.
Oh, he backdoored to himself?
No, he didn't backdoor. He just, he didn't backdoor.
He backdoored himself, bro.
Not really. He had to do it on the website like everybody else.
But he just knew.
He knew when it was dropping.
When it was dropping.
Oh,
yeah,
insider trading, but not backdooring.
So Luke, let me ask you. So you didn't? I mean, if he knew when it was coming out, you didn't want in on the action because they're reselling. I mean, right now the standard disc edition is going for we're talking $900-$800. So
I know. He uses my account so that he could get in.
Oh,
He had to use we share an account. So So it was like just one per customer. So I was like, whatever, it's fine. I didn't feel like making a new one.
Okay.
And I was like, I know I'm gonna get this thing, so I'm gonna let my brother figure out what he wants to do. I might just get one for free.
What do you? I mean, this is what's insane to me because I mean, I can take it back to I remember me and my boys, we camped out for PlayStation 3s back in the days. I mean, overnight trying getting these so we can try to make a couple of dollars. But it's insane what people are willing to pay for these video game systems.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
I don't remember them like reselling like this. I remember people like the original Xbox. I remember there was a craze and people were buying them for like $500 and selling them. But I don't remember like the shit getting almost up to $1,000. It's like $900 right now.
Yeah,
that is correct.
It's gonna keep going up.
I don't know if I think if it depends on what Sony does. Obviously, if they don't continue to push out more units, then we are going to see PlayStations being sold for over four figures. I mean, it's the way things are, bro. Like I said, I remember years ago. I mean, the avenues, the reseller may not have been StockX, but dude, eBay was a thing. There was local meetups. I mean, yeah.
7,000 numbers. That's number of sales is over 7,000. Average sale price is $871.
What I love is how does fucking StockX check these to see if they're fake? Do they play it? What's going on? What's their?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Me either.
Whoa, yeah. Do they got to turn them on?
Yeah, like I want to know, like what's their method?
Now, all right. So we actually never discussed console war stuff. Now, where are you guys? What's the temperature in the room as which is the best system? I'm a Nintendo guy personally. So I'm not really like in the console wars, but I guess if I had to pick, I would go Xbox.
No, I'm a PlayStation guy. I think. I mean, I've been Sony since when they came out. 95? I mean, at the end of the day, I did buy one Xbox forgot. I think it was an Xbox 2, if I'm correct. But
Oh,
for
the
the most part,
360.
360.
360. Yeah, Xbox. Yeah, I bought a 360. But other than that, dude, no, I'm definitely I'm a Sony guy.
Yeah. So for a while I was a Nintendo boy like you,
Mm-hmm.
Chris. And then I moved. I went to a PS. I had a 64. Then I had a PS2. Then I had a 360. And I saw all of my friends playing online on PlayStation Network for free, and I got fucking salty about it. So I got a PS4. Ended up having to pay for online anyway. And
Yeah.
I'm sticking with I'm sticking with PlayStation, man.
I'm Xbox by proxy of my friends, you know, which
Yeah,
is
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a weird determination. Like, I don't know, like whoever copped the first system was like the leader.
Yeah, I
And
grew up on single player games, so I like the single player experiences on PlayStation.
yeah, and Halo was a big one for me. Halo was like a trending thing when I was in high school, so I had to cop a box. But I had a similar thing with you. It went 64, Sega, 64, then Xbox. But I mean, like the war is like kind of done. It's weird. People just cop both now.
They caught both. I think PC won eventually. It just won the war.
But the weird thing is the hype around the PS5 is so crazy. There was not even close to this much shit with the Xbox.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, the Xbox died really quickly.
Super quick, and people are like vaping in them now. Like, what's that mean?
And then they set on fire.
Yeah, Lawrence, did you see that shit?
I did see it. I did see that.
I saw it without context. I was like, why is this person Xbox on fire? But they're just vaping with it. It's like, dude, the internet is crazy.
Crazy.
L, are you gonna grab this? Did you try to grab this? What are you doing over here?
I don't play enough video games to justify the purchase right now. And when I say that, I mean I play maybe 2 games: John Madden football and fucking NBA 2K. And so I wasn't in a rush. I did want to purchase one to resell, but it's like you had to be on it. It was back in September when they were doing a lot of pre-orders.
Yeah.
And I just kind of like I wasn't on it at that time. I kind of like wasn't home. I wasn't by my computer to do it. And then now it's like, I follow all these like soul links and all these people that give us the links to Walmart and Amazon, but I mean they're flying, bro, because people see the profit in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really crazy. I mean, I'm going back to your initial thought of like, how do they verify this shit? And that's very funny. Like,
yeah, how do you verify a PlayStation?
That's
like,
so funny.
What were some of the launch titles for this? Do you guys even know? Like, I paid no attention because I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to fight these.
Yo, Spider-Man Miles Morales. That's the only one that
Spider-Man,
matters, dude.
Yeah, everyone keeps talking about Spider-Man. So.
Dude, that shit is lit. They cleaned him up too, bro. He's got a nice fade now. It's amazing. Everybody's in love with it, and like all the suits are crazy, and apparently the graphics are amazing.
Yeah, so everyone keeps talking about that. I think what was I gonna say? I mean, like I saw the NBA 2K. It was, like I said, if you buy one, people are going crazy for these things, man. And my only thing is, it definitely will. You're gonna get your hands on a system soon. So
yeah,
let's
absolutely.
So yeah, let's just enjoy. Just relax. But things that people won't get their hands on.
Yeah, literally,
you will never touch a pair of these. Travis Scott, everyone's favorite hype beast extraordinaire, influencer of the kids, musician of the musicians. He was doing we saw him. He had some type of collab with Sony. We didn't know what it was at first, but we see now that it's starting to be a little bit more clear. He's wearing these limited edition Sony PlayStation Nike Dunks that they're doing a giveaway. Five fucking Dunks.
5 pairs.
5 pairs.
5 pairs.
5 pairs.
5.
They are giving you one of the pairs off of those fucking corny PlayStation employees.
Bro. I mean, there's probably going to be some sort of regular release, I assume. They can't just offer 5 to the public.
I mean,
I don't know.
Let's be honest. I mean, how many of the past PlayStation Nike collabs have been super available.
That's true. That's super true. And they've made this one the most extreme out of all of those. But again, we've talked about this before. There are minimums when you make stuff, unless you have someone make them by hand. But I'm sure in the case of these, I think it's going to be like every other release where you had to make a minimum. So there was this distinction in the email that we got from Travis where it said that like this has nothing to do with Sony or Nike. Like we're doing this on our own. So maybe they only got 5 pairs out of the limited run that they made to give out.
Well, maybe they're fakes. Or maybe they're fakes.
You know what's even crazier to look at? All right, so we have this up on the screen now. The last sale, somehow someone already sold these for $8,000, right?
I don't know, bro. That swoosh is kind of sus.
Swoosh is sus, but it is sus.
Yo, it is sus. Look at it.
Well, this is the thing here is that they're putting less effort into the rollouts on some of Travis's stuff.
Yeah.
Like I think the thought has less become about the product and more about the marketing plan because the merch is garbage. And like Luke is saying, like that, like based off this image that StockX has in front of us, it's not looking that great.
Yo, get a fake pair, guys. Fuck it.
Get a fake pair?
Bro, I will write fake on it if it will make other sneakerheads feel better. But, like, fuck it, dude.
Luke, you're not getting a pair.
I'm going to get fakes. Fuck it.
Oh, fakes, yeah. I mean, like...
I'll write fakes across them. Fuck it.
Am I wrong in that? Is that a weird thought for me to have, that they're putting more thought into the marketing than the actual products now?
In a sense, yeah. I can see it. Listen, I got the apple pie hoodie on, and fucking... It's pretty plain. It's pretty disappointing. Like, seeing it in person.
Like his name just carries so much hype that we think there's like value to this shit, right? That of course that's what hype is. But when you look at this shit, like, all right, this dude had us buying a chicken nugget pillow.
That's the best item on the entire menu, dog.
But it's a chicken nugget pillow. The irony here is mind-boggling.
It's through the fucking roof, dude.
Through the roof. Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like they're laughing at us, really, sincerely. Because, all right, so this shoe, the PlayStation 5 itself, which is the thing that actually is worth something here, if in reality, right? I don't know what a cost is to make a PS5, but they're reselling for under double the price, okay? This costs $14 to make.
Right.
It is the lowest ask, which I know this is not a real low ask, but the numbers on the screen here, it says over $25,000.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's correct.
That's like someone's salary in the Midwest.
Yep.
That is correct. I mean, guys, listen, if they're doing a giveaway for 5, and then the majority of these are obviously going to friends and family. Yeah. This is what you're gonna see. If you don't, you're not gonna see a retail pair of these. They're not gonna be at fucking Nike Town or or whatever. It's not. So if this is the means or the method of the release, then yeah, you're gonna see these extraordinary prices. I mean, we've seen friends and family PlayStation, friend Air Force Ones, and we're at this dunk craze right now. So yes, these are going to be extremely high.
But wait, let me circle back to my point. Now, Lawrence,
what's your point?
This is an ugly shoe. Am I wrong?
It's all right. It's not. I mean, obviously, it's not worth, even $6,500 on the resale market. But once again, you have fans of this, of PlayStation. Travis Scott dunks, Nikes is limited. Yeah, it's gonna fucking fetch, this type of money. It's just this the way it is.
This is like Nike talk shit. This is like the dream shit that we make up in our head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like a PlayStation dunk with a reverse swoosh.
Yeah, like literally, it's at the point where like this is imaginary shit coming to life. This is crazy.
Yeah, dude. It's the people who were sneakerheads before us, before like my generation, are the guys who are making it now. So of course, it's the guys who are on Nike Talk.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be a dude who's like, dude, wouldn't it be awesome if this happened? Yeah.
Let's look at the merch real quick here. Let me see if I can go on the site. You guys didn't cop any of this shit, right?
Nah. I did not purchase any of the merchandise.
No, sir.
hold on. Let me try to find the right thing here before I whatever. We know someone that bought the merch, right? The Discord had some merch shit, right?
Yeah, Chris bought the yellow hoodie, the Motherboard 4 hoodie.
I mean, I don't want to beat a dead horse here, but I'm sincerely confused because like there's been minimal effort seemingly put into this stuff. Even
as all the Travis Scott merchandise, it's very minimal effort. It's just a lot of weird shit, a Travis logo, you know, and that's it.
Yo, I love this "Do Not Disturb" door hanger.
Yeah, dude, with the Metal Gear Solid exclamation point. Come on, dude. So yes, funny. Exactly. Congratulations. That is Travis Scott's merch. It's ridiculous. You know.
Yeah, this neon room sign for $300.
Oh, fuck you. That's amazing. Fuck. If you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
My thing here is that High Snobiety was also like, yo, this all is garbage, but let's help you get it. Like they're in their headlines are like, this sucks, but like it's Travis.
That's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb marketing.
No, they're like it's not marketing. They're covering it. I guess it's kind of marketing because they're like, you know, being like, look here. But
yeah,
it's, you know, they're covering it the same way that we're covering it. So we're giving it marketing too, I guess, right? But we're all agreeing it's dumb.
Yeah, that's true. We are all agreeing it's dumb. There's a jumbo commercial poster. That's pretty cool.
What? Look, I hate you so much.
That's pretty cool. Look at that. That's neat. Somebody could buy that.
Yeah, no, go L.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I just don't like. There is it one person like who like what. Who is doing these? I have to see the design room. I have to be in there and just look at everybody and see what they're doing.
Well, obviously, the garbage that they're putting out, people are purchasing. So, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you know, we can shit on it, but I mean, these kids are eating this shit up, and at the end of the day, some of this stuff does have resellability, and when I say that, yeah, you do have to hold it for a little bit longer, but yeah, some of this shit you can fucking flip for decent money down the road. So, I think it's very it's interesting. This is the first time that I can remember where, you know, pairs were actually given a shot to be given out. So, but
true.
I don't know. It's interesting, man. So
I really want to see what's going on with the follow-up of this, because I know they have to do something other than that. The 5. Twitter was really funny.
What are some
5
highlights?
shoes? I mean, just it's just funny to see 35-year-old dudes mad about a PlayStation dunk. 5?
5 shoes, man.
How going to be 5?
I'm tight. I'm fucking tight about it.
Remember, I remember early in the podcast, like episode, we're in single digits. We did a thing where we looked around the room and we were like, all right, what can we slap a Supreme logo on? And then like that was the joke because the accessories were getting crazy. Like this is that to another level, just with Nike Dunks and Travis Scott.
Gentlemen, this is what makes me want to bring me to another episode of Luke's merch. I have a flower pot in my room. Let's slap a Sup Podcast logo on it and call it a day. For all our plant mommies out there, Sup Podcast plant holders.
Hilarious.
Pots.
So, all right, I think we're intrigued by the fact that there's 5 pairs of these dunks that we've all put in for that none of us are gonna fucking win. Let's talk about other dunks, because I'm kind of like off of these. I want to talk about dunks that are kind of obtainable and that are coming out very shortly. That we actually we saw them put Travis Scott in a fucking photo with these, which are the cactus plant flea market crystal dunks. I'm not gonna say the Swarovski, but yeah, we got the crystals coming out this week, and Yeah, it's very interesting, you know, to see.
I'm trying to pull up the green color. So we covered the white that was out, but now there's a gray and a green that surfaced. I'm actually not even sure if it was just like bad lighting with the photo.
Well, no, Chris, there was no white. It was always like a grayish color, like that light color, and then then we saw the green colorway that Travis was wearing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I there was at least two I knew.
Yes.
But the green ones seem cool. I'm trying to find a picture. The gray/white or whatever ones are kind of taking up my feed here. But these are also cool. I like these. I've seen some people on Instagram have them already. These are just cool shoes, if you ask me. I mean, I think I said that before, right? Like the bedazzled look, it's just like an interesting play with these, especially since it's supposed to be a skate shoe. But they look really fucking good on feet.
Oh, we saw Kylie Jenner with them. And then we saw Trav. I haven't seen too many other on foot shots. You said you've seen them. I haven't seen much. But I am looking forward. There's a nice hoodie. There's some nice apparel that's with it as well. So.
Yeah. There's a rug too.
There's a rug. There's a Swarovski sweatshirt that says "Just Do It." The only thing with this release is the way. I don't think it's going to be on sneakers, which either way it doesn't fucking matter. But it's going to be on the Cactus website, and if you've ever tried to get anything from there, it's hard.
Yes,
it's hard, and the problem is there's just so many. You know, a lot of the times you have you have the bots and everything is it's hard.
You know, I shitted on the first Cactus Nike collabs, right? They had like those Vapor Maxes with the weird swoosh, right? It was like all wiry and shit. Mm-hmm. She did a 180 for me. That the chick Cynthia, who is like the head of this brand, like she can't miss now. I don't know if I think I was a minority when I didn't like those original Vapor Maxes and those other shit she was doing, but like now, like the shit she's just been like tagging every shoe, and all the punches are killing.
Yeah, she's doing really well.
Yeah, good for her, man.
You saw that McDonald's merch she did. You saw it. That was cool.
Well, I'm not mad at anything she's been doing lately.
Yeah.
Trying to see if there's a pure platinum is the other color. This one's Spiral Sage.
So Sage,
the greens are fucking nice.
Yeah, greens are super nice. I wonder there hasn't really been there hasn't been a retail price point that's been established yet. But if it's anything like all the normal crystal sneakers, they're going to be up there. Yes. So yeah. I want to see what the market is, and once again, it's going to be a lot of Kylie Jenner fans that are going to go crazy for them. So I'm looking forward to attempting to purchase.
Yeah, these are cool. These are ones I'll try to get my girl if I can. You know what I mean? Hopefully they come in women's sizes.
I'm sure they will.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they will. But they're very nice shoe. Speaking of, this is a good change up in terms of what we're just talking about, in terms of like the bots and everything like that. Yesterday, Saturday, we had the Concepts. They did the release of their Turduncan SBs, and a lot of people were, when Concepts was extremely, they were like first come first serve on the website, good luck, blah blah blah, and everyone was kind of like, yo, Concepts, you setting us up, this is gonna be bot central, like people are gonna fucking eat these alive. And they did what Union did in terms of a release. They set up
it was nice,
sweet, it was beautiful. There was, password. You had to, how do you spell Turduncan? They made you do a CAPTCHA. And it made me like, like to get through, and it made me feel like, even though I didn't get the unions, but it felt like it gives people a fair shot.
Yeah. No, it's totally fair, and it's the right way to do it right now. At least following Union's footsteps there.
Dude, shout out to Unions for figuring this shit out, huh?
Yes, Union. They definitely were the first ones, and they got it right.
Well, I mean, just a shout out to everybody. They put in some effort to try to figure out the best way to get around bots. You know what I mean? Like, I think this has been a community effort, at least by the brands themselves, in order to figure out how to get these nerds.
So Orchard Skate Shop did something really cool for the Grateful Deads.
Mm-hmm.
What they did was they made you go to a website, they made you go to a link on their website, and then you had to answer, I think, 8 questions
Mm-hmm.
on there. And then it would bring you to another page where you could go purchase the shoes from there. And even there was like a grab bag situation, and it was basically like a random number on a board, and you'd like click on one, and if it was dunks, you'd get a pair, and if it wasn't, it'd be rocks. So bots would be buying up the rocks.
Oh, fire!
Okay.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. So like it was probably the best rollout, and it was like almost like a little game too. So it was like even if you lost, you were like, that was kind of a fun ride, you know?
Yeah.
So I like shout out to Orchard. Orchard did some shit that was a while ago, and nobody really covered it, and that was like really cool that they did that.
There was a couple different like good missteps as far as the releases. There was one store, I think we covered it a while ago. They made you wear the pair out, so you
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's a lot of stores they do that sometimes. I think Ubique, if I'm correct, Ubique in Philly.
Recently purchased by Atmos.
Or there's some sort of merger. Yeah.
Yes.
Like certain stores, certain skate shops, like if you can't wear them out, then and I think these are the things that obviously that everything this system's not going to be perfect.
No.
But at the same time, when you have a shoe that people want, and the bots are just fucking eating them alive. I mean, Union, Concepts. These are two places. I would hope that Kith would do shit like this going forward, but I don't know. Certain stores, it's just like I don't give a fuck. Just the product is moving. The product is moving. But yeah, I think that's something that needs to be done.
Also, congratulations, Lawrence, as you got one.
Yeah.
I was extremely happy. I just it like I said, you go in. I went into it thinking like, this is gonna be not easy to get, or it's gonna be a quick sellout. And it fucking the protections they put in place allowed it, and it was like really dope. I'm looking forward to getting the shoe. I think the shoe it's definitely it's an extremely nice SB, and we've had this wave of low SBs that everyone's wanted, but to see a really nice high and the packaging done well, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, buddy. Boston represent.
I know. I feel like I'll have to wear those like when I perform, like when I have shows in Boston and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. In 2023 when we can perform again.
Don't say that shit. Don't say that shit, bro. Don't say that shit. Don't put that juju on us. Come on.
No, but so special box, all that, and you're going to keep them pristine, right? You're not going to flip them or anything?
I don't think I'm going to flip them. Like I was saying earlier, there was a moment when I was like, you know what, just sell the special box and then purchase the regular box. But I feel like, I think a lot of things, like some of those special boxes that Concepts do, extremely dope, man, from like with the lobsters and all that stuff. Yeah. And I think there's a lot of, thought process that like, Dion Point and those guys put into this shit. So I'm kind of just like, yo, I'm gonna keep. I'm excited for it to get a pair of these, man. I actually can't wait to wear these. So
Concepts for like actually, you know what? Boston stores in general, but I mean Bodega and Concepts, generally speaking, have been like some of the best guys with the storytelling shit and the extra effort. But I don't want to like cape both. But I will say, Concepts. I was lucky enough to do do you guys remember like the Coke Asics that they did?
Yeah, and you had to go up to a window and get them. It was like a brick, right?
Yeah. So at the time, I was working for Slam Hype, and Frank, big bro, who's been on the show, friend of the show, Frank the Butcher, he made a call for me to go to that thing and get behind the scenes. I was like behind with the shit. I'm about to name drop, by the way, heavy. So he calls Dion, and Dion's like, all right, yo, we can let him in. So it's me and the writer we had at the time, right? Mm-hmm. The elaborate shit they built for this was the most insane. I've ever so they made it to look shitty, right? Because it was supposed to be like a trap house. This is like the pop when they had a pop-up shop in New York
Mhm.
City. They didn't have the store yet. It was just a pop-up shop. So going on the inside, the shit was the most pristine. Like you would have thought that they had a full like construction company doing this one thing. So I go, and it looked horrible on the outside, but the whole experience was great. You had to go through the thing. It was like a long hallway, long dark hallway. You couldn't see anything, plywood all over the place. It's basically like the restaurant shit they have right now outside of every restaurant in New York City. You had to walk down that. You had to say the code word, which I don't even remember what it was, but it was me. It was Emery Jones. It was Dion and the writer we had at the time, and they were just talking to me about all the elaborate. Well, he wasn't even talking to me. Like fucking Emery came in, and he was explaining all the shit that they had to do to make the shit happen, like all the permits and shit. They do everything right, man. Concepts really deserves more credit than they do get. I mean, and then they're already high up there.
Yeah.
Like Dion was telling me all the fucking trials and tribulations of making sure that this shit was just going right. The shit they had to do to make sure it was just for the release. They didn't make any money off of that pop-up shop and had that experience.
No, they just did it for art's sake.
Yeah, it was like it was like the Yeezy tour. What album was that? Lawrence, you went to that one. But yeah, it was Yeezus where they had the mask and the whole elaborate shit.
Yeezus.
Yeah, like, he was just doing it they were doing that shit for the love of the game, bro. And it's shit like this that makes me like we should really appreciate them more.
Yeah. Lawrence, are you gonna put on the cranberry laces?
I think
the butter laces.
Honestly, I'm gonna say this, and this is, I think that's why I want to keep them, because I like the cranberry laces. Will I might fuck around, and depending on how it turns out, I might wear one cranberry, one butter.
Ooh.
Like I like to let my sides touch. Pause.
Flex, bro.
Wow.
Double flex.
I think they're like, those, like, I think they're really, like, they're well done. Like, I see I saw some people on Instagram wearing them, and I was like, oh, they have like a really nice, like, fall look to them.
Yeah, they do.
And even, I think it's just a nice little pair of sneakers, man.
Yeah. And just the thought process behind them too. Crazy.
Even just like you get the simple tee with the nice duck hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Along with because everything is so elaborate, right? Everything is so thought out, but just have this simple T-shirt to go with this whole crazy thing. Like,
yeah, it's almost like putting PlayStation on a hoodie, but it's a duck.
It's a duck.
Now, we also had another SB release this week that was met with some fanfare, but a lot of people were complaining about these, and these were the Atmos SBs that came out. The elephant SBs, and a lot of people were complaining because there was mismatched. A lot of the elephant print was fucked up. It did not come out like, it was smushed. It was not done well.
Bad quality control, huh?
Yeah, well, that's something Nike's notorious for.
Mm-hmm.
But we're in that stage of, like, I don't know. Like I saw a pair and a dude's, like, it just looked like really bad, and I was like, I wanted those really bad, to the point where I was like, all right, Lawrence, maybe you'll sell some shit that you have lying around. But like, it gets to the point where I'm like, I don't want to pay resale for a pair that can come to me fucked up, and I'm pissed off.
Yeah, for sure.
We also have we're seeing more pics of the Supreme SB lows that are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I am extremely excited. Hopefully those are going to be, if Supreme, now when Supreme releases those on their website, that's when they need to come up with that fucking anti-bot, protection.
Yeah, I think we should all, like, there should be an unspoken rule where it's like, come on, man. Like, just for these, let's just be cool. Let's put some fucking anti-bot protection, please. Everything else you can bot up. We don't care. You can take your hoodies. You can take your North Faces. I don't care.
Do some bot protection.
Do some bot protection for the SBs, man.
Now, are you guys paying attention to those Nike on the sneakers they're doing, the story of the dunks? Are you guys paying attention to those?
Of course I am.
Because Luke's been fucking hitting
I'm
shit.
fucking
Luke's been hitting
shit like crazy lately. Oh my God. I got infrareds on Monday. Wednesday I got veneers, and then Saturday I got midnight navies.
That's what I was gonna say that. I was gonna talk about the veneers, man. I know you so you're getting the exclusive access from sneakers, you're getting the notification.
No notification. There wasn't like I didn't get exclusive access for anything for this week. I don't know. I just hit a lot this week.
Really?
Yeah, like there was no. I think because I was part of the first restock, I didn't get a chance at the second one.
A lot of people are well. That's my friend Andre. He was saying that a lot of times, sometimes it goes through that wave. You have that cycle where you're just hitting, 3-4 straight pairs of sneakers. And I was going to talk to you about the Navy Jordan 1s because a lot of people wanted those, and you were able to secure your size.
Yeah, I was able to secure my size. What happened was when the concepts thing dropped, I had the window open on the next screen, just popped in my info, and then went back to the concepts thing, which I think made me lose.
It's funny because Chris, did you attempt to get the Midnight Navy 1s or no?
No, I attempted at the platinum dunks, and I have nothing. They were like, "Fuck you, dude, get out of here."
Yeah.
Yeah, the Midnight Navies, I wanted them, but I think Luke, like so many people you were either trying to get the concepts or you were trying to get the Midnight Navies, man.
Yeah, it was really one or the other, and I figured like I have a better shot at the Midnight Navies than I do the Turdunkins, so let me not waste my time.
I'm kind of surprised that they have a lot of double drops at the same time. You know what I mean? Like on the sneakers app specifically, because
it doesn't surprise me because it's SB and it's Jordan, which I feel like those two brands are always like those inner companies are probably competing with each other constantly.
Well, what do you mean by like double drop? Like, what do you mean on Chris?
Well, so like like on some of these release days, like with mine specifically, like the Sakai's were also dropping at 10 too. So like you really had to choose, but not only like choose if you wanted a Sakai the colorway, but I wanted the dunk more than the other ones, but I wanted to give it a shot. You know what I mean? You always want to shoot a shot if you can take it. So like at 10, you got to be like right on your phone and press it immediately. You got to have all that shit ready. Yeah. But then you have to then go to the Sakai and try to get that. But at that point, you're already done.
Yeah,
it's over.
Well, no, the different type of releases with the like when it drops at 10, you still have you have a minute or two to get your entry in, basically.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
so it's not.
Do like you though?
Yeah, you do.
You do.
Yeah, but
because all right, for listeners out there, if you on sneakers, if the drop comes out at 10 a.m., they don't process the Gothams until around 3 to 4 minutes after the 10 a.m. So that's what it's called, like a Leo drop. So they got Leo drops, they got shock drops, and they got the fucking the raffle joints, the 10-minute. The Leos, bro, you have like from 10 o'clock to like 10:03 to try to get your entry in, and then after that, that's when it's over.
So when they come in though, there's a line to it, right?
It's here's the thing, and this is supposedly how it works. It's still some sort of raffle. It's still just a quicker raffle.
Oh, I guess maybe I took the line part too literally because I was like, all right, we got you in line.
We got you in line.
Yeah.
And then, okay.
So I was reading it as like, all right, so I'm the most I could be for the platinums. I'm the second at most I could be for like what the black color I went for. And then, the third like that.
Nah, when they do a shock drop, like say like like the Jordan, reserve or like a shock drop, yeah, then that's like a first come first serve. But like the fucking 10, like you got a couple minutes to get your entry in, and then from there, that's when they start processing those payments.
Where,
so it is what it is. I mean, it's still still have a small shot based on the way things go with Nike. So.
I mean, I've been Jubilees.
No, I was right there, and I could have, but I was.
We all could have. We all probably were like.
I looked and I was like, nope, I'm good.
Yeah.
I know I am way more on the app now, which you know,
They win.
we know, yeah, exactly. And it's worse because we know that that's what they're trying to do.
Of course.
Yeah. Man.
Like, even just my ignorance right now about the line thing. Like, you guys know that I'm not necessarily the most active buyer when it comes to this shit. Like, a couple of these silhouettes, I'm like, yo, I got to have those. And I usually have to do a backdoor, like, phone call situation. But the fact that I'm even on sneakers more and I was there for the Jubilees, I said no. I tried for all these other shits and, like, I couldn't get, like, I'm a part of the herd now. I'm a sheep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You might as well buy up everything.
Yeah, you might as well, bro.
I know. It's like, but even, here's the other problem with, like, so Luke, you hit those 3.
Yeah.
You anticipate you hit none of them, right? But you still take the shot when you can. So, but now you're 3 in the hole.
Well, I canceled the infrareds. The infrareds were for Chris on the Discord.
Oh, okay.
So they were for a toe. So I don't usually support his weird pyramid scheme. But I'll help him out when it's toe stuff. Like,
I got you.
That's just like a friend thing, you know?
Yeah.
But that one he got a pair already, so I canceled those. But yes, I am a lot of money in the hole right now. I'm about $300 in the hole right now.
I love it.
Imagine if with the moon, like the planets aligned, and then you hit on everything in 1 week, like you're out.
I'm broke.
2 racks.
I'm out. I'm broke.
Like on a crazy release week, you're out 2 racks.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's talk about that, because that's when it does become like when you start realizing you're like, all right, a lot of this shit has to get sold, or I have to flip a lot of the shit, and I think that's what we're getting. You get to, it becomes that, like, as people we love sneakers, we love all this shit, but at the same time, it's like it's a costly habit, and you have to genuinely look and say, all right, well, I just got these. I got to get rid. I'm getting rid of something, because you only have 2 feet.
Yeah, I was sitting on a pair. I've been sitting on a pair of Royal Toe Jordan 1s, and I think I'll flip those. I'll get rid of those.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
What's interesting to me is a lot of time, there are certain things you just gotta fucking get rid of. It's like, all right, do I want to keep my Japans or my Royal Toes? Like, you can't. Everything is like,
it's a decision, man.
It is, and I think that's what, as people who are into this hobby, you have to realize that, like, as much as you want everything, you can't keep everything, because you'll fucking go crazy. You'll spend so much money. So, I am, like I said, I'm excited. Chris was talking about some backdoor shit. Chris was lucky enough to finally get the sneaker. I think that he's been wanting all year.
I'm close.
Oh.
I have a 10.5 now.
Well, let's explain to listeners what you got. You got a pair of Fragment Jordan 3s.
So
that you were looking for.
Yeah,
I was talking about on the pod. He pulled the trigger.
Well, see, lucky enough, this is where, like, I get to be, like, sort of I guess, quote unquote, blessed, or whatever the term is now, like the industry term for just having friends that work at companies. I vocalized to everyone I knew that I wanted those Fragment 3s and that I overslept on the sneakers release. So I was lucky enough to have one sent to me. It's just my wrong size. So now, for the first time in my life, I have to find a swap. This has never been an issue for me before. If I've had the wrong size, it's because I chose to do so, which I think all sneakerheads have a period in their life where we don't care what size the shoe is as long as we get it. I have some 10.5s that I'm not proud of back at my mom's house. But that's not the game now.
P-Rod 1s that are a size and a half up.
Dude, I bought back when G-Unit was with Reebok, they only had a pair of 12s left. And I'm a 9.5. I bought a 12 in some G-Unit shoes just because I wanted them so bad.
Ooh.
It's the whitest move I possibly could have made. I don't care. I have to have the G-Units. No, but, like, there's always that phase. So now, for the first time in my life, I have the shoes that I want. I was lucky enough to get them. One of my friends sent them to me for free. And I have the wrong size now. So now I'm hunting for a guy who's willing, or girl, to trade with me.
I think I texted you. My go-to stuff like this would be, I would go to round 2. But what you have to do is, round 2 is because they don't answer their phones. You have to kind of look at their Instagram, see what they post. All right.
Yeah.
So if they be like, we have Fragment 3s, brand new, size 9, 9.5. Then at that point, you can then go to them, and this is all pre-COVID, so I don't know what their rules are for taking, used trades. So, and then you give them like $30, and that was, that was it.
So I tried to phone, like, because all pre-COVID shit, like I knew about this. So, but during COVID, I'm like, they can't really expect you to just like go there, right? So I tried calling. No, there was no answer. Like I tried like 5 separate times. They didn't pick up. There was, I don't even know if it was a different number, but I got an answering machine that was like, yo, we're not taking phone. We don't do stuff over the phone. Like you got to come here. So I guess I'm going to go tomorrow. I don't know. I want to go see.
Well, once again, like I said, what you want to do is you want to kind of comb their Instagram.
Yeah,
like
which I have.
You go on there. So, and then a lot of times, like I said, they will post, when they get shoes. That's how a lot of times, like I was able to flip, I was able to get a size that I needed in a shoe that I wanted. So I would do that. There's also some other stores in New York. I forgot the name of it. Damn, there's some like in Soho.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I forgot the name.
It's right by Broadway Lafayette on the train station too. It's a very rare pair. I think. Yes. Is it Rare Pair?
It's something like that. It's something really shoe related.
I think it's Rare Pair, and you can, I remember I was able to swap a pair of Yeezy 750s for my right size that I ended up selling anyway, but. You can check those type of places, but once again, I'm not sure how a lot of these places would do things with COVID. So, good luck though. I mean, they're very nice shoe. I'm glad you were able to get them. And yeah, man, let's.
You're one step closer, buddy. You got this.
It's an interesting week for us though, because usually not all 3 of us are on the W side.
No.
Nah, Chris, we all are. We fucking win all the time. That's why we have.
All we do is win, no matter what.
No matter what.
Jesus Christ, Chris.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying though. Like my man 3 times. You got the ill shit. I got the one I really wanted. Like this, we win constantly. But I mean, like we got big wins. You know what I mean? Like we can champion some big wins.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, listen, I'm happy that we all we did our thing. We got a lot of things coming up. I know one thing I'm trying to win so I can fucking flip is the Supreme box logo hoodies, because it's box logo hoodie season soon. Ooh. And talking about Supreme, it just got sold, right?
To VF for $2.1 billion.
No.
Second time they've been shifted around, right?
It's the craziest resale I've ever seen. They resold themselves somehow. So for the first time they sold to I think it's called the Carmichael Group or something real official looking, and then they resold the whole thing to VF, which is, I'm sure as everyone who's listening to the podcast already knows now, they own North Face and they own Timberland and they own Vans.
Ooh, do you have a Wall Street Journal subscription?
No,
Why would you give me a Wall Street Journal link if you don't have a Wall Street Journal subscription?
You're
setting this podcast up to fail. Yeah.
Oh, I just.
You fool. You fool.
I mean, you know what's crazy about this to me is whenever they sold the first time, I'm going to pull it up, Luke. Whenever they sold the first time, there was all these dead memes like rest in peace, Tombstone, like. And I'm seeing the same shit again. I'm like, you guys just don't get it. That's not how this works. You're still going to go every Thursday, at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
And try to buy this shit.
11 a.m.
11
a.m., Chris. 11.
Yeah, come on, man. What are you? It's your first day?
It's your first day fucking with Supreme? Yeah, 11
I've never liked this brand.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You design our entire logo around this brand.
That's true.
Podcast around, yes. And
our podcast is Future of Font for no reason.
Fucking called SUP. It's short for...
No reason, right, Chris? I'm holding a red microphone because I don't like it, right?
We could have called it the Fashion Guys Podcast, and then you fucking...
And we could have made 1 million hits in the first year. You wouldn't even have me right now. You'd have some rich Asian right now. You're fucking dumbfounded. You have Jeff Staples on here. You have fucking Jeff Staples.
Look, I respect it. Oh, Carlisle Group. I respect the shit out of the brand. It's hard to argue the monumental things that this brand has done as far as this space. Yeah. But like the dead shit, like you guys just are stupid if you think this is over. Like anyone who's posting that, like rest in peace, Supreme. Like you did this 4 years ago, whenever the fuck it sold the first time, and then you were still back at Thursday at 11. It's
true.
not dead. This is the dream. This is it right here. Coming from the design side, you started making T-shirts, bro. Now you 2.1 billion
off of Futura font. That's it. Like a box logo. Off of a box logo.
Off of Barbara Kruger.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. I mean, everyone, it's funny. Every time Supreme is in the news for, selling it, they're like, oh, Supreme's going to be in Zoomies and this. Is that what's expected out of this now? What's going on?
Yeah, everyone thinks they're going to like, it's going to go all corporate and like,
the first thing they're doing is making more, like it says it right here. The first thing that they're trying to do is open more Supreme stores.
Which is totally understandable. They're trying to have they want to keep it in-house. They want to keep it on their shit, which is why I don't know why people are saying it's going to end up in PacSun. They don't end up anywhere
in PacSun. It's going to be the next PacSun. That's what people are worried about.
Well, that's what I think. Yeah, people are always worried about that with Supreme. It's like the exclusivity of the brand is gone.
But it's like that's how you want. This is how this brand wanted to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's other brands that don't really do that, Look at Concepts. Concepts just throws more money into their pieces, right?
I mean, yeah, but all right. Here's the thing. So aside from like it's not really dead. They're retaining all of their creative control of the brand. They're not going to be. There's no corporate suits coming in and going to be like, all right, yeah, we're going to expand and wholesale and licensing. Like they're not doing that.
Put a Supreme logo on my suit. Put a Supreme logo on my suit.
I'm surprised they haven't done a Supreme like full suit, like a tuxedo.
I'm sure it's coming.
Yeah, but it's how long was it supposed to last? Also, these kids being mad on the internet is like the funniest shit because you can really feel like their disappointment. Like the Supreme guy, you know who I'm talking about? The Supreme guy on Instagram. He had that long, heartfelt post like, oh, the brand is dead. I will no longer be the Supreme guy. I can't believe this shit.
He's still going to be the Supreme guy.
Yeah.
Still. But people being mad, it's like, so what? Did you want these guys to make T-shirts forever? You wanted to have James Jebbia, like 80, like creative directing another set of box logo tees?
Oh, they need him pressing those shirts himself, man.
How long is this shit supposed to last? Look, brands don't last that long anymore. Everything is microwaved. This started in 94. A-Life is around from 99, but not even at the same, like all these old brands. Stussy ain't like, these dudes have like been around, but you can't get over this lump. You know what I mean? Like they're just doing what they got to do to keep it going.
Yeah. Wow.
Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
These people getting mad at it, though, is just so ridiculous. Like, dead. What are you talking about, dead? Your whole closet is this shit. When you're going to stop buying it because VF owns it?
Exactly. So don't buy the Cross hoodie. Don't buy the Cross hoodie then.
Like, now they're closer partners with the people that they've already been collabing with.
It's true.
It's the same house now. You guys are still going to buy the North Face. You're still going to buy the Timberlands. You're still going to buy the Vans. Still going to buy the Nikes. You're all still buying this shit.
Not wrong.
This is the only culture that I've been a part of where the people say the lame shit is what they buy.
Yeah.
People are saying that Supreme is dead, but then they're waiting in line for it.
That's how it goes. It's how only time will tell, because I think, like I said, I mean, obviously the brand isn't dead. I mean, there's still so much excitement when you see a pair of Supreme dunks.
Absolutely.
The brand is still there's. It's not dead. And every time we see the lookbook for the new season, the preview, people are going fucking crazy. So I think like saying it's dead, and people still are trying to flip box logos and certain pieces. So I can't call it dead, but at the same time, definitely it's not the 2009, 2008 Supreme. Like it's, it's 2020 is different, it's completely different. So I look forward to seeing where it goes. So,
I mean, Luke, what did you think when you first saw this headline?
It really didn't. I don't know. I was just like, It's like, oh, okay, this happened, you know?
Mhm.
Like I'm still gonna I still only own like 2 pieces of Supreme, like this mic and a shirt at this point, you know? Like it's like if I see something I like from them, I'll pick it up. If anything, this makes it more accessible, you know?
Mhm.
So it's like it'll be, you know, if I like something from a collection, I'll probably buy it. But everything else, it's like whatever. Who cares?
If they
Yep.
retain their like their minimum quantity, but a lot of options, you know, like something coming out every Thursday, like they've been doing, but it's going to sell out in the first 5 minutes. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's still not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere, bro.
No, I mean,
You know what needs to go somewhere? You know what honestly needs to go? That fucking sneakerhead show. That's what really needs to go somewhere.
Ooh, fuck, dude. I forgot. We were having a good episode.
We were.
It's the worst show that's ever existed.
I don't know, man. All right. So what happens in this episode? So I watched this one on Saturday.
They go to Japan.
Yeah.
Hong Kong.
Yeah, they go to Hong Kong, and they meet an imaginary Jason Statham.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why, again, this is my problem. You have so many cameos on this show, and then you use a character that's supposed to be famous, and this is the one where you drop the ball. It's like, it's stupid. Like, just keep, I don't know, man. It just looks stupid. It's just stupid writing.
Yeah, it's bad writing.
It's okay. So here, just to remind the audience, if this is their first episode listening to us, we've week by week been going over the Netflix Sneakerhead show, which I believe is a complex back show.
Yes, it is a complex back show.
We are on episode 5, which Devin and King Bach, who's still wearing a backpack, goes to Hong Kong to chase the legendary Jordan Zeros that apparently some British guy is going to be wearing at an NSYNC concert.
Which are apparently just SBs?
So...
Am I wrong? Are they just SB highs?
Oh,
That's it?
we don't know if that Norwegian guy... Hold on, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
I know.
I can't believe that my synopsis of what we were doing was an actual truthful sentence that I just said.
Yeah.
All right, so they have 5 hours in Hong Kong to get the shoes and then go back on the plane home so Devin can be at his house before his wife gets back at Monday at 5 because she left him.
Monday at 5 because we know. Listen, new listeners, we know this because his wife told him about 3 times at the end of the episode that she was going to be back Monday at 5. Monday at 5.
So okay.
They start up the B plot line after we've established that we're on a plane right now. All right, Jason Statham's in first class. Baron Davis is not in first class. He's in
first class. He's in coach.
He's in coach, and he's mad about it. Why he needed to be there, I don't know. It really serves no purpose for storytelling purposes. King Batch goes to the bathroom, meets Jason Statham, gets his card. They start bullshitting. Cut back to L.A. Who's in the fucking house? Not Monday at 5 p.m., but the fucking wife.
He came back to get one of the kids' toys.
And guess what? She's fucking mad that he's not there after she just explained Monday at 5.
Monday at 5.
She's a bad wife, guys. She's a bad fucking wife.
Yo, all right. So then, like, she goes into the bedroom and she finds the card from the person who works at Unbeaten, like chick Gina.
Yeah, I'd be concerned too if there was a girl named Gina that works at Unbeaten.
Unbeaten, which he definitely beat. So,
yo, this shit is
did a 12-year-old write this show?
I have to meet one of the writers.
I think a 12-year-old wrote the show, and then a sneakerhead editor came in after and was like, "No, these are the Oregon Fours."
Did Joe LaPuma write this?
I think Joe LaPuma wrote it.
It is, yes.
Holy shit.
All right, so wait, all right. So basically, this episode, I will say, I will. Hold on, but I want to lead with this. This episode, I think, does an actual good job of explaining what the nod is, because we've talked about the nod before. They mentioned it on like the first episode, I think, or the second.
First episode.
So basically, Devin's angry wife, because she finds Gina's number on the unbeaten business card. She goes there to confront this Gina lady, which is the chick who like basically runs unbeaten. She's the unbeaten lady.
Gia, yep.
Gia, excuse me. I said Gina. Gia, yeah. Who is a baddie, by the way. For an older sneakerhead lady, baddie.
Correct.
Yes.
So she goes and confronts Gia about fucking with her man, right? And she's like, yo, not me, whatever. Like, and they're about to fight, but then the store security is like, yo, is everything good here? And she's like, nah. So the next thing you know, they're at a Chinese restaurant together eating dinner.
Yeah, which is like weird. Like they went from almost about to fight to eating dinner, looking for bags and shit.
Yeah, so Gia introduces like all right, I'm gonna explain to you what's cool about getting like this shit, like this cool shit or whatever. I'm gonna help explain what the nod is to you, pretty much.
The chase of the thing.
This was the most unrealistic acquisition of a purse I've ever seen in my entire like. Yo,
no, it doesn't happen like that.
So
doesn't happen like that.
Not even close. Like, what sort of representation are they trying to like? Do they? They're trying to sell.
Hold on.
What?
You're missing the biggest point of all. Instead of paying for her meal at the Chinese restaurant, she trades the waiter a pair of fucking shoes, as if this meal was not over $100. Because neither of them eat that much.
There was still so much food on the table.
There was food on the table. It wasn't even a lot. It was a Chinese restaurant. It's going to be like $80 at most. Yep. You got finessed, lady.
Well, it was the slip. It was all for the slip, really, right?
The slip for the information for weed. For fucking weed.
Yo, they got fucking they got us trying to. They basically were saying that, like, yo, in order to buy a shoe that you really want, you have to sell weed.
You have to know a guy who makes weed. You don't have to sell weed. You have to know a guy who makes weed, buy it off of him for about market price. So
there's not. No, go Lawrence.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say they do know. They make every ethnic group look horrible. There's not one group of people that they represent correctly in a good light.
That's the one thing. That is the one thing we can say. This is an equal opportunity ass beating for everybody.
For everyone, yep.
There was
credit where credit is due. The Asian is corny.
Yeah,
the white people are corny. The black people are corny. The Spanish people are corny.
Everyone's corny.
Actually, the Spanish aren't even present. I don't think.
Everyone's corny in the show. Poor writing. Let's kind of, because I don't want to, because I feel like I don't want to keep talking about the show. But the final part about it was, so King Bach and whatever the other dude's name is, what's his name? Devin. They're in Hong Kong. They finally get the shoes. They're hyped that they get the shoes that they're looking for from this dude from the Netherlands, because King Bach's wearing a pair of shoes that the Netherlands do like, so they swap it out, and everything is good. We got the shoes.
But they're SBs though.
They're SBs. The only problem is King Bach stole a pair of sunglasses and didn't mean to, and now the Hong Kong police are like, "You're going to jail, black man."
They said you're doing 10 years, and we're cutting off your
hands
for 30-cent sunglasses.
Yeah, they don't do that.
They don't cut off your hand, but in all fairness, I think we've seen that the Chinese police can be a little. I did see that with LeVar Ball's son. Yeah. They were trying to fucking make a.
They try to make a big stink about something dumb.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we got one more episode, guys, to review, and then after that, we're done. So
well, wait, hold on. We have to talk about the biggest reveal, which is they're going to call Jason Statham to get them out of Hong Kong prison.
Yes. They got one phone call.
Fucking Statham. They don't call a lawyer. They don't call the guy who drove him there, I guess. The Norwegian guy. They call Jason Statham, baby.
Jason fucking Statham.
I wonder how that $5,000 is going to come back to bite Devin in the ass.
Oh, it will.
Oh, it better.
So
I don't know. Oh yeah, wait. We didn't even talk about how the wife. They went to the bag place. They get the bag. Like she gets the opportunity to buy the bag at $3,000,
Mm-hmm.
and then she says no.
Yeah.
She
Mm-hmm.
walks out,
Yeah.
and it was like, well, yeah, because of course you wouldn't do that. You're not gonna just drop $3,000 in 2 seconds.
It's just it's a bad show.
I can't.
All this lady did was be like, oh, you want to know why your husband likes this shit? Let me waste your entire fucking day instead of just telling you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not a good show, guys. I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Hypeless Heat, baby.
Oh yeah, Hypeless Heat. Hypeless Heat. I'll go first because I got mine up already. God, I'm so mad we have to watch that show again.
Mm-hmm.
One more episode, we can do it.
Hypeless Heat this week for me is I'm going back to Mizuno. I like these Wave Runner Seashore colorways. I was telling the guys before the podcast that this, like, I'm gonna just call it Sail, just because I think most people will recognize the color as Sail. This Sail, like, aged white color that sort of has been running around. Like, not only Travis shoes have been on them. I mean, the Sail 4 and 5s came out. I think this is just a great alternative if you like the color and you want to be able to rock the color with some of the apparel that's coming out to match this shit. Like, this is just, you can find shoes that have the color that are also just good shoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is a beautiful shoe. I like this a lot.
I do like that too. I like the color. Yeah.
Bro, it feels like it feels like a Sail Jordan, and then like a, what do you call it? Like an actual Wave Runner, like a 700 Yeezy. It's great.
These, like, all these, like, I'll say like A60 brands, because I think that's probably the most known to the regular consumer. That's not, what I mean, at least in the US and the States. Like, all these brands have really good shoes that I think people just, because it doesn't have a check or 3 strikes on them, they're just like, nah, fuck that. But it's like, that's the Netflix sneakerhead mentality, guys. Like, Netflix has those 2 brands in that show, period, for a reason. And it's just because that's the dumbest level. It's surface level shit. Like, you guys got to get out of the swoosh. You got to get out of the 3 stripes sometimes. Like, we all love the Jumpman and all this other shit, but, like, you got to wear some regular shit sometimes.
Okay. Speaking of that, I have 3 stripes for you guys. My pick this week are the Bape unbeaten Adidas ZX 8000, baby. So these I thought were going to be kind of a hype pair. But I'm looking at them right now, and most sizes are still available. This is Sunday night that we're recording this, so I think it falls under Hypeless Heat on some level if it's still available on the website. Not really sold out yet, but the green pair is fucking beautiful. I love them a lot. The colorway is really nice. And I have no clue how I'm gonna style them, but I got these pairs as well, making my grand total for the week 4 fucking pairs.
Jesus Christ, bro.
So baby boy's got to move some shit.
Baby boy definitely has to move some shit.
Luke, you're a baller, dude.
No, chill. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have mad sneakers and no house. Like, you're gonna see these boxes are gonna start piling up, and you're gonna be like, "Are you actually inside, Luke?" I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm not inside." I just got my computer, a LAN connection, and my boxes.
It's fucking funny.
What do you got? I'll pull it up for you.
I'm gonna go with the Air Jordan 10 Steel.
Ooh.
I think they're just Steel. I think the 10s are underrated silhouette.
2013. That sound right?
Yeah. Yeah. There's multiple. I mean, there's been multiple Air Jordan 10, but
oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
Air Jordan 10 Steels. It's just a simple white, black, gray colorway. Definitely, it's got some heat to it. I mean, 10s don't usually sell out, or people don't usually go crazy for 10s. So I think this is a perfect Hypeless Heat.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
man.
agree with you, man. These are what I always just appreciated Jordan that you can wear with anything, and this is just one of those ones that you can wear with anything. You're not going to be too committed to red or blue or one of the other core colors. Like, just throw this on with anything.
I like the Jordan 10s. I think it's interesting because we look at the 11, the Jordan 11 as being the one of the most what's the best way to put it? One of the
coveted.
It's so not coveted, but it's like one of the most
Wearable.
Not wearable, but it's like one of the most. It's something that a lot of people just like want. It's like a corporate Jordan, in a sense where, and I'm not corporate, but it's not like underground. Like everyone and their mother, like patent leather, mainstream. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. It's one of the most mainstream Jordans. But I think the 10, which came out before it, and Jordan didn't play in the 10s because he was retired. I think it doesn't get the love that it truly deserves, and I think the steel is a perfect colorway for that. So there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I never even realized that he never played in these.
Yeah, he played. Yeah, he went from yep.
Well, at least the year they came out, he never been playing them.
The nines and the 10s, I don't really remember him playing in like that.
The 9s were featured in what do you call it? Space Jam. I know that. That I know for sure.
The 9s and the 11s, you mean?
Yeah. The 9s were, yes, and the 11s, of course.
Okay.
But,
yeah.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So I mean, we look at like the Jordan. Maybe he did play in. I'm not sure about the 9s, but I know definitely the 10s were not. He was not playing in the 10s.
Mm-hmm.
So
you know what? And like the co-branded projects on the 10s kind of get slept on too. I remember Public School New York had a great one, and I feel like it kind of like got slept on.
Yeah.
Public School, then Drake did the OVOs. There was some good 10s. So
man, just the power of Jordan. If he didn't play him, I'm like, where's the hype? That's crazy. But yeah, that's a great pick, L.
Thank you.
I guess that's it, guys. Do we have any other thoughts before we go?
Thank you for listening to Sub Podcast. That's my thought.
Okay, I'm just saying we put PlayStation and then Sup Podcast underneath it. New merch idea?
I like.
I'll text Becky right now, see if she can get something pressed up for us. We have to do another photo shoot then.
I like.
So you could follow the podcast on Instagram at Sup Podcast NYC. There on the Instagram we have a excuse me. We have a phone number that you could text, leave a voicemail if you want to leave us a question or anything to sort of talk about on air. We also have a email that you can email, suppodcastnyc@gmail.com. You can follow Lawrence on Instagram and all of the platforms, I believe, at LZD325. Same thing with Luke at Trevisus. Same thing with me at Not That Cheney, CHENEY. And join the Discord. That's where all the listeners hang out that are active, that talk to us. And actually, we have a giveaway this week. One of the listeners does his own tie-dye. He has like a tie-dye service that he has. Do or Die on Instagram with a 3. There's going to be something this week where just a regular Instagram contest. Follow us, him, and then we pick a winner, and then we're basically going to send you some shit. So look forward to that. That's it.
There you go.
There you go.
All righty, guys. So we'll talk to you next week. All right.
Peace.
Peace.